Welcome back, everybody. Valentine's Day is supposed to be the most romantic day of the year.
Of course, but it can also be one of the most awkward depending on where you're at in your relationship.
Our local professional matchmaker, Camille Kostin from It's Just Lunch Milwaukee, is joining us live this morning with some tips for making this holiday a little bit less stressful for you and your date. Camille, welcome. So good to see you on this Valentine's Day.
Yes, good to see you all. Happy Valentine's Day.
So let's dive right into it. I mean, let's say you just start dating somebody and you don't really know, you want to celebrate Valentine's Day, but it's kind of like forces you to define the relationship. What do you recommend doing for this? Like, how do you address that with your partner?
Yeah, I mean, any strong relationship starts with good communication. So don't go into Valentine's Day expecting your partner to be a mind reader. You know, have that conversation and decide what works best for the both of y'all. And if that looks like a romantic dinner out or getting dressed up and doing gifts, great. You know, or if it's more low key and renting a movie, staying in, ordering takeout, that's perfectly fine too. But, you know, remember, so how you celebrate a holiday is not going to indicate how much staying power your relationship has or how serious y'all are. You just have to do what works for you.
So we know that not everybody's in a relationship. So if you're single and maybe you want to be in a relationship, is Valentine's Day a good day to say go out on a date?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be my first suggestion, but it absolutely can be. As long as you're not putting a lot of extra pressure on yourself and having this expectation that it's going to be this magical, perfect night just because it is Valentine's Day.
Good point, yeah.
You know, I always tell my clients that it's just lunch, that the goal of any first date is to go and get to know each other and see if y'all have any chemistry. You know, go in with no expectations, a positive mindset, and just having fun with it.
And I mean, honestly, getting a dinner reservation today might be like a good test in and of itself. Like, oh, who did you have to talk to get that? That's awesome. Let's talk as well, too, about just like whether or not this can make or break a relationship. I know you said earlier that, you can't really use it to define it, but for some people, this can be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, it can be a lot of added pressure, especially for those newer couples like we talked about. You know, it kind of gives them that, oh my gosh, are we serious? You know, having to define the relationship, which you don't have to. But also there can be a lot of pressure on like, picking out the perfect gift or setting up the perfect date. But ultimately, Valentine's Day does not need to be super disappointing, stressful, or awkward if you just go into it with the right mindset and having that communication.
And if you're in a relationship, you've been in a relationship for a long time, and you want to celebrate Valentine's Day, how do you kind of make it, maybe better than years past?
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be really cute to plan something that speaks to your partner's love languages. It shows them that you're paying attention. So for example, if your partner really loves, physical touch, you can, shower them with that affection. Give them the hugs, the kisses throughout the day and night. Or you can get creative and do like an at-home spa and give them a massage or just make them feel pampered. Or if they're into acts of service, you can plan, a night where there's going to be fun activities where they don't have to plan or worry about anything, or do things around the house that have needed to be done. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you do or what you get. It's if your partner feels appreciated or loved. That's really what it's about today. It's just to, feel that love.
Yeah. Now, if today is maybe like serving as a reminder that you would like to be in a relationship, what are your thoughts on that? How are some ways to kind of jumpstart that during these winter months?
Yeah, I mean, get to work now. I mean, this is, it was a new year. We're in 2023. Now we're at Valentine's Day. If you are really wanting a relationship, there's no better day just to get started. And if that's online or doing the apps, absolutely go for it. Or working with a matchmaker like myself. But if your goal for 2023 is to get into a relationship, the only way you're not going to is if you don't try. So there's no better day than to start being proactive now. Get that love. Go find your person.
I like the positivity. She's someone I needed before I started dating, because I was like, ooh, dating life is tough sometimes. But it's true. Sometimes you just got to put yourself out there. And I also like that she was like, not so stressful, right?
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't have to be this heavy pressure type of stress type of thing.
Camille, thank you so much. We always love having you. And happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, love being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Stay with us.